Hi everyone, Colty Math here. We are going to be doing our full year geometry EOC review. Now these videos that you're going to have, well, many videos that you're going to have are going to go along with this big packet that you get to prepare you for that EOC. There's a couple of tips I want to give you before you start. 1, copy every piece of work that I put down on the screen. It's important. If I put a formula down, it's important. If I'm crossing out variables, it's important. If I'm highlighting something, it's important. You get it? It's important. So make sure you're copying everything down. 2, copy down the important formulas on the reference sheet. On the back of your packet, you'll see the reference sheet that you're going to get on the EOC. And when you look at it, you should see that, well, you don't get very much. So every time that we use a formula on a question that you know you don't get on the EOC, you want to go to the back of your reference sheet, write it down, because it's going to remind you, hey, I got to memorize this before I walk into that test. 3, try questions for yourself. So if you know that some of these questions, you got it down pat, you don't need to listen to me, go ahead and do them. And then play the video just to see what the answer is. But definitely try the questions by yourself. 4, put in 100% effort. Don't just listen to what I'm saying and copy down all of the work and not really pay attention to why I'm doing the formula or why I'm going about the problem the way that I'm doing it. So really try to think about, well, why is she doing that? Why is she writing that formula down? Put in your 100% effort into this. Treat this as an in-class review. 5, be open to a different way of solving problems. It's very likely that I am not your teacher. So when I go through problems, it's important that you keep an open mind because I may be doing things differently than your teacher taught you. And the way I go over it, maybe that works for you, but maybe it doesn't. Just keep an open mind, and if you don't like the way that I explain something for a particular question, well, just go back to the way that your teacher taught you, and that's completely fine. 6, pay attention to the questions that are calculator versus non-calculator questions. So you're going to have a calculator and a non-calculator section on the EOC. The first day is non-calculator, the second day is calculator. So I've mixed the questions all together. On the screen, you will see that on the right, you have the questions, just like where I have numbers 1 through 9 listed. And on the left, you'll see this little black calculator. So this little black calculator is where I'll be doing my calculations. It's very similar to the calculator that you're going to be getting in your hand on the EOC. So look at how I click the buttons, especially when it comes to sine, cosine, and tangent. 7, circle the questions that still confuse you. So if I've gone over something, but you have no idea why I did what I did and you still don't get it, circle that question, ask your teacher. 8, watch these videos again closer to the EOC. So when we're a weekend out, you want to pull these videos up again and start watching them, especially for those questions that you circled or the ones that you know you're still kind of shaky on. Make sure that you're using this as an amazing resource to help you review at home. And lastly, number 9, attend the Saturday Eoc Camps. So a lot of schools offer EOC camps on a Saturday, or maybe they offer it after school. Attend those. If you are a Flanagan student, make sure that you are attending those EOC camps on Saturday. Okay, there's 3 dates. Ask your teacher what the dates are and see what she's going to get you or give you to attend. So attend the Saturday EOC camps. Those are my tips, so let's get started.